Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are exploring some keto low carb friendly recipes. First up is some coconut bread. This will definitely be my first time trying something like this. I've watched a lot of videos, it made it look really easy. I'm not sure how that's going to go for me, but I've got some organic coconut flour. I have almond milk with coconut milk made in baking powder. We have 4 eggs. And there's going to be a little bit of salt added to this as well. The recipe called for apple cider vinegar. I did not have any on hand. I thought I did, but I did not. I don't think it really made a difference in the turnout of this. It also takes a little bit of coconut oil. So what I did first is I mixed all my dry ingredients, and then you're going to see me mix all the wet ingredients. The thing that I can say about this is I mixed it a little bit at a time. But the coconut oil, even after I put it in the microwave to melt it, it solidified really fast. I think next time I would use some grass-fed butter instead of the coconut oil. I would like to see the kind of difference that makes, because the coconut oil just solidified and hardened again so fast. But I've got my non-stick bread pan. I am preheating my oven to 350. And I am whisking my wet ingredients here for a more smoother transition. And then this is what it looks like before I place it in the oven. And this is with everything in, but you do see the little coconut oil pieces where it has solidified. I will definitely do the grass-fed butter or the butter with olive oil next time before I use that. But now this is it out of the oven. I baked it at 350 for 30 minutes. I turned the pan upside down, flipped it on this plate. And it honestly, you can see the heat coming off. It just came out of the oven. It honestly looks more like bread than I initially suspected that it would. And I just put the olive oil and sea salt butter spread from Aldi's. And I think this turned out really well. I mean, it is a different taste and texture because it is coconut flour. So it is different, but it is good. It is satisfying. And for my first homemade bread recipe, great. So next up is this organic coffee that I purchased from Aldi's recently. I wanted to share with you. They had Honduras and Peru. I just chose Honduras. It is whole bean. I did not realize that till I got home. But it's okay. I'm going to grind it up in the Ninja Bullet. It's all out of the bag as you see here. It's got a wonderful aroma. And, you know, I definitely know what's being processed in my coffee. So I'm really happy that it is the whole bean and that I get to grind it up myself. Which with the NutriBullet, it was a really smooth, Ninja Bullet, pardon me. It was a really smooth transition. It ground it up just perfectly fine. There's a few beans left in there. But overall, the transition was really smooth. I could grind this up on my own with no issue whatsoever. I'm just going to transfer it into my coffee glass jar. Next up is this prepackaged Keto Ultimate Fudge, only 2 grams of net carbs package. Everything is, it's just like when you buy a brownie mix and you just add your eggs and your oil. This does have vegetable fibers in it and a topeka starch. I'm not completely crazy about, so I'm thinking that, or cassava starch in the vegetable fibers. So I'm thinking I would just buy all the dry ingredients myself next time and make the batter. I want to compare, so this is an original Hershey's triple chocolate brownie mix I'm making for my family. This is what the batter looks like. I want you to see what the consistency looks like. This is the keto brownie mix, and this is the keto brownie mix prepared with the eggs and the oil. Obviously, it's got a more cake-like appearance. The keto does. It's a lot more cakey. This is out of the oven after baking for about 25 minutes. So it's just super moist, and it actually does have a really good taste to it. It is different, but it does have a good taste, and it is really moist. But it's more of a cake-like experience to me than the original brownie. But nonetheless, it is satisfying to be a keto recipe. It is for my first brownie mix. Stay tuned. I'm going to make some more keto recipes. I'm diving into this head first. And I'm going to keep going. So if you want to ride along, hit that like and subscribe button. And do not forget to hit the notification bell.